Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. 726 here. Wow. This is Ann Limley, everyone. If you have forgotten who this is.
Yeah, you might have forgotten who I am.
We have not done this show since July 6th. And
really?
I think,
Seems like yesterday.
We've always been pretty diligent about doing these shows, and if we're going to take time off, we filled in, but
right.
I guess we just, what is it? Is it old age? We just get lazy and just a lot of things going on during the summer.
Perhaps.
And everybody's gone for summer, so I thought we'd do the same.
I think that was
so
just
have you enjoyed your summer?
I have.
You've been doing
Far
quite
too
a
short.
bit. You took a trip almost to the lower hemisphere of the planet, right?
We went to Mexico, and that was fun. Ready to go back.
Ready to go back.
I am ready to go back.
So you didn't get
I
wore
want to
out
die.
the first time?
I mean, we're very, or Richard and
You're divers now.
We're very in tune to that and enjoying it. We've been going to the lake, and it's just not the same.
Do you ever have a situation where he wants to share your oxygen or anything? You know what I'm talking about when you get in when you get in trouble and you've didn't
No,
they
we've
teach you
not
that?
had. Yes, of course they
Let's
did.
share-
But
let's
we
share
have
have my
not. We have
oxygen for
not
a
done
while.
that. We swap spit now and then. Sorry,
Well,
this is a family show.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but you had fun.
We did.
You saw a lot of coral and
Oh yeah, and sharks.
sharks. Was that kind of odd when you did that?
A little odd.
Little odd?
Our
Did you feel like backpedaling?
Our dive master went, which we knew was like there's a shark somewhere. So, and then they were swimming all around.
And then
us,
he
but
went
it was-
like this. What's the sign for a great shark?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Watch out, you're gonna get eaten. No,
You had a good.
it was really good. We did, and
Good.
we've been, I don't know, playing on the farm.
You know
and
what you ought
going
to
to
do?
the lake.
You ought to set up a cruise and invite the viewers to go with
Do
you.
you know
next
what?
time.
That would I think that would be perfect because then every stop, I'm speaking with the diving in mind, that you could dive in a different place every time.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just talking to my husband to be gone for a week is really quite hard for him to wrap his head around.
Why is that? Because he works for a living,
right, yeah.
and you don't.
I help him. It's just not full time. So there.
You schedule your time around what he does. And
You
could-
know
could
that
probably
there
stay
is some
gone for
truth
2
in that.
weeks.
There is some truth in that because my schedule is wrapped
Li-
around what he does.
Your schedule is loose.
But it's
Very
looser.
loose.
I could go by myself, I guess. See ya.
If he would give you the nod, you'd be gone.
Yes.
You'd be
Now,
making,
wait, I need to say something before you're just like running me in a hole right now. I can feel it. Okay, school's getting ready to start. Football is all gearing up, and I want to throw out there that the blue and it's called a sports scrimmage game. It's actually the blue and gold game that they do every year.
What are you
It's
talking
August
about?
21st for the Harrison High School.
we don't have time to talk about
Football.
that
We
today.
are. And you are encouraged to please bring sports drinks to that game, as many as possible, and that helps
Oh,
with...
you need to define sports drinks.
What?
You need
Oh,
to
like
define.
Gatorade.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
they drink a lot of Gatorade, and there's, I think, Powerade and some other ones like that. Not like your energy drinks. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
these
about
are-
sports drinks.
You want to
Gatorade
bring
and
them for
Powerade.
the players?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Not for yourself while you're watching the game.
I'm gonna-
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out.
for the players. It's all
Okay.
for the love of the players.
Okay.
So, please do that, and that's again August 21st, and there'll be, I think, every grade from junior high on up is playing that night. But
Okay.
just a scrimmage game, but it's called the All Sports Scrimmage or something. So,
Okay.
please do that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
What else?
I want to show a couple pictures from my little stint when I went to New York.
okay.
I do things, and then because you're always on to me, bring pictures and things
Yeah,
like
I
that. So
am.
I got a few pictures. I want to start off with whatever shows up on the screen. I'll explain what
Just
it
make
is.
sure there's no Speedos involved.
For people that are familiar with the original Star Trek series that aired 1966 to 69, there's a
That's it.
production company in Ticonderoga, New York, and they produce series.
There you are, Dan.
There I am, and the director is there looking all directorial behind the monitor that just shot a scene, and they went go back and review it. And then the guy all the way to the right is the audio guy that I was working with. And then we'll
So
go to
you're the
next.
audio guy.
I helped the audio guy this time.
You were like
And
an
I did-
apprentice audio man.
And I brought my digital camera, and I did I was actually the behind-the-scenes video guy. So I did interviews.
Oh, cool.
And so I'll be having some of those. This was our credentials, and there's mine.
Dan Reynolds' crew.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a picture actually that you posted on Facebook, which I don't know if it's on here, where you were in the picture, hidden kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Okay, so this is the Enterprise.
This is the company has the entire every piece that was made in the old Desilu studios. It's to exact scale.
Okay.
And that's all they do in this facility is produce Star Trek episodes. And there's the camera that they use, and it's.
Did you get to ride on
dog.
that?
No.
Huh.
No.
Shoot.
It doesn't even have a motor. You push it. So.
Oh. Self-propelled.
And this is the whiteboard, this production schedule of everything that was done per day.
Mm-hmm.
As you see the X's there, that's each and every scene. And there were 2 boards. There was one next to this, so it was like a 2-week shoot. This is just one week.
And this does a whole episode then, or
This is a 1-hour episode.
1 hour. That you took 2 weeks to
Right.
produce.
Right.
Gotcha.
About 12 to 14-hour days, and it's interesting when you're in costume and you go out to eat lunch or dinner or whatever. It's
like
you get looks from people like, hey, this is your Spock, yeah. So, and we were sitting in. Me and another coworker were sitting in for the lighting as they set the lights, and I was a stand-in for this scene. This was in the briefing room.
Cool. Are you in costume? I can't see.
No,
you.
I've got a
okay.
T-shirt on. And there's more, but there's some photos you can't show until the episode has been released, and so.
Is that the one in your Speedo?
But yeah, that's the one. But
Okay.
anyway, if
That's
you're
really
interested
cool.
in watching some of the previous episodes, I think there's 12, and they started out with home video cameras, and now they've got Hollywood directors and people from all industries all over the United States. Check them out at StarTrekNewVoyages.com.
And there's
all the
YouTube.
episodes.
I mean, it's on YouTube.
You can link
Yeah.
to the episodes there.
Cool.
We've got a great show. You want to go down the list of people that
Sure.
are here today?
Chris Parks is here with Century 21, and I'm not sure exactly what all he's going to talk about, but we will find out. Larry Martin is here to talk about the Northwest Arkansas Bluegrass Festival. Larry Davis and Skip Hendricks are here to talk about the Volunteer for Veterans Car Show. I said that correctly, right? And Shannon Willis is here with the Newton County Bluegrass Festival. And rounding out the show, we have Wanda Massengale and Valerie McWilliams to talk about the Ozark Humane Society, and they have brought a little sweet little guest with them. So we look forward to having them. We'll go to break. When we return, we'll have Chris Parks. Stay with us.